I am so fascinated by the idea of this movie because I'm such a big nerd when it comes to the business of film, and with the Chinese box office taking over from US this year probably, does that fascinate you as someone who is both a producer and an actor in your career, thinking about the idea of these co-productions?
It was exciting to be the first huge one. You know, that was really fun.
Yeah.
Because we had 100 translators on the set. Like, it was just...
I don't know how it worked.
It was chaos, I mean, in a really good way. And but, you know, we had a lot of experience, both on the Chinese and the international side. Like, we all had made a lot of movies. And so it was this fun thing where we had that language in common, right? The language of movie making.
Yeah.
But, you know, it was this really fun, like, kind of cultural experiment.
What was it like on set? Because there's a moment when your character and Pedro's character talk to each other of like, have you ever seen anything like this?
Right.
Incredible. And I was like, that's probably what they said to each other.
Watching the number of extras in full battle armor, I mean, you know, and those guys would have to get there at 4 in the morning and like get ready. Like, it beggared the imagination. You just went like, oh my God, like this is huge. This is like being in a Cecil B. DeMille movie. You know?
There was literally a day that we saw a piece of the set, and I wonder if it's in the movie. They take us up in an elevator and we're in the kind of like the belly of the wall, and these churning, you know, wheels and all these, you know, all the inner workings of it, and we were like little dorks.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes,
and like, yeah, how that work? And I was thinking, we're gonna go on there, you know, like pointing and like, you know, it was that kind of an experience.
This is the biggest film that you've undertaken. What was the greatest challenge in putting it all together?
The biggest challenge is actually to bring two cultures together, to find commonality among the two. It goes from character development to story development, something that both sides will understand and are interested in. And you can't get too complicated, you can't get too crazy about both sides. So you got to be able to let go of a lot of preconceived notions to bring both sides together.
This is a huge logistical undertaking.
Yeah.
Like, even if you'd just done it straight, you know, Mandarin crew, Mandarin-speaking crew, or straight English-speaking crew, this was the biggest movie I've ever been a part of. So,
yeah.
And I think we all felt lucky that we got to be the first ones to try.